But I feel I'd be doing myself a disservice if I did not do a show in tribute of the great Hulk Hogan. You saw this intro that Gummy Chainsaw put together for me. That's my childhood. I grew up on that. I was born in 74, but I'm an 80s baby. I grew up when everything was the best. Music, movies, professional, everything, videos, wrestling, the best era. And lately, it just seems like my childhood is just dying. Grew up, The Cosby Show, Theo Huxtable, Ozzy Osbourne, Kevin Shackelford, Ski Mask. No, I'm just kidding. It's just crazy. There was always rumors Hulk Hogan, like there was always like a Twitter thing, Hulk Hogan's dead, but it actually happened today. And it's crazy. One of the reasons I moved to Tampa, many reasons, but I never met Hulk Hogan. I always wanted to meet Hulk Hogan because he was such a big part of my childhood. I got into wrestling because of Hulk Hogan. I'd be lying if I said I didn't. Rocky III, Thunder Lips, come on. And then I would watch wrestling all the time. And I slowly transitioned into Roddy Piper. I like the bad guy more. Roddy became my guy. Because I loved how he talked shit on the mic, Piper's Pit. And yeah, man. They had the Hulk Hogan cartoon on Saturday mornings. You remember those buddies, those stuffed animal buddies? What were they called? I had that. I forgot the name of it. I'm sorry, I'm old. But it's a bummer, man, and I know Hulk's didn't live a perfect life. I know, the sex tapes frowned upon. But he did more good than he did bad. I would say that. He's an iconic figure, whether you like him or not. He was undeniable, the biggest thing ever. And it sucks. He lives 30 minutes from here in Clearwater Beach. I'm thinking about going out to Hogan's hangout tonight. I'm sure it's gonna be packed, or they're just gonna probably close down, right? It is a business at the end of the day, but it just sucks, man. It's one of those things like Ozzy. It's just like, what the hell? I know they always say things happen in threes, but then who else? Chuck Mangione? What's his name? Yes. Fuck yes. Now he's not going to answer.
What's up, Chad?
Yes, Steve, you're on the air. Don't sue me if you say, okay?
No, how are you, buddy?
I wanted to call you in particular because we're around the same age. We kind of grew up with the same pop culture stuff. And
bro, rough week for Generation X.
Are you serious? Like, our childhood is dying.
Yeah.
It's
rough.
We grew up listening to Ozzy Osbourne. We grew up watching The Cosby Show. We grew up, you're one of the biggest wrestling fans I know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. To me, it's just a reminder that life is just so fast. It just goes by so fast. And I think of the words of the immortal Hulk Hogan, God rest his soul, but he said, train, say your prayers, and take your vitamins. I really hope the Hulksters said this, and Ozzy, and that these guys got right with God. And I think they did. They brought so much joy to the world, and it's just puts everything in the perspective of my own life. Like, bro, I blinked my eyes and I was 50 years old. And then I'm going to blink my eyes and I'm going to be,
right,
ready to meet my maker,
It's insane.
It just puts everything to, it was just so so much, so fast. It's crazy. Like, I just remember seeing Florentine at the Sabbath concert. What was that, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, him and Jim Norton, they were there, and they went to the Sabbath's last concert. And I was thinking about that because Ozzy died 2 weeks later, and it was pretty much, he almost headlined his funeral, and he got to say goodbye to everybody and do what he loved. Ain't that crazy?
It's crazy. Yeah, my guess is he must have known more than they shared publicly. And then I haven't even heard how Hulk Hogan passed. Like, that was just sudden.
Well, I heard.
I mean, part of the reason why I moved to the Tampa area was to go meet Hulk Hogan.
Same here. I just said that. I just said that at the top of the show. It was like, yeah,
it was. Dude, there would be Hulk Hogan sightings in Tampa, like Bigfoot sightings. Like people are like, dude, no, he's real. Here's a picture, and it'd be like a picture of the Hulkster. Like I wanted to go to his bar and sing karaoke. So I heard Ric Flair was hanging out there too.
Yeah, I actually went up there one day. Neither one of them were there the day I went, but I went up there just for that reason. But you know, Hulk Hogan, he's gone to Side Splitters. BT just put a photo of them hanging out.
I got to meet him at Gold's Gym, and when I lived in LA, one of my many day jobs was working at Gold's Gym in Venice. And truthfully, this is like not an exaggeration. I took that job because when I was a little kid, Hulk Hogan would always cut promos, and he's like, I'm hanging and banging at Gold's Gym in Venice. And that's where they billed him from. He was Hulk Hogan, 303 pounds from Venice Beach, California. And there was like a glorious week when I worked there, and Hulk Hogan came in like 3 times. And I was literally starstruck, and it was like a 4-year-old getting to meet Santa Claus. I was just like this. I can't believe I'm talking to Hulk Hogan right now.
But that's when like icons and celebrities were celebrities. It just seemed like they were bigger than life. When I don't know, maybe it's because we were younger and we grew up with it, but
no, you're spot on. Like everything's in niches now. And like, I call it pre-millennial fame or pre-internet fame. Like before the year 2000, if you were famous, everybody knew who you were. My grandmother knew who Hulk Hogan was. My grandmother knew she didn't want me listening to Ozzy. Like,
right.
Like everybody knew when you were a celebrity, you were a celebrity. And it's just not like that anymore.
No, I mean, you'll never see an Elvis Presley. You'll never see a Michael Jackson. You'll never see a Hulk Hogan. Like Hulk Hogan was the biggest. Again, Rocky 3, Mr. T, 18.
Absolutely. Yep.
Wrestling all at the same time. It was just, they were cartoon characters. They were bigger than life.
Absolutely. Like I remember one of my funniest childhood memories is like we would go over to my grandma's house a lot, you know. Mm-hmm. It was always because we're guineas. There was always every Sunday dinner when I was a little guy was at my mom's every Sunday. And then it was Wednesdays and then sometimes like we were always at my grandmother's house. And the A-Team was my favorite TV show ever.
Amazing.
My mom was like, come on, we got to go to my mom's. And I'm like, come on, it's an A-Team night.
18 night.
And I missed the A-Team. And I was, but then the next day it's full.
Steve, you cut out there for a second.
The guest star. All the guys at school were saying how Hulk Hogan was the guest star on the A-Team. And I'm like, the one episode of the A-Team I missed and Hulk Hogan's on it, I was devastated. And then I remember the joy, because back in the 80s, when you missed something during the regular TV season, and I got to see it on a rerun. And it was probably the greatest hour of entertainment of my life. Was when Hulk Hogan was on the A-Team.
I'm literally playing it in the background of my podcast. We're live right now on YouTube, and we're playing the episode you're talking about. There's Face.
Oh, so awesome.
There's Murdoch. There's Face. There's Mr. T. They're all there.
Yeah, B.A. Baracus.
Yeah.
John Hannibal Smith.
Hannibal. George Papard.
Yeah, the greatest. I love it when a plan comes together.
That's right. And that black van was awesome.
Dude, that's still on my bucket list. Buy an 18 van. It really is.
You know what's funny? If you go up, do you remember that TV show American Chopper with the Tuttle brothers?
Yeah.
Or the Tuttle dad?
Yep.
Well, they have Orange County Choppers over in St. Pete. The 18, they have the 18 van. Well, they did last year, parked in the parking lot.
Dude, road trip.
Let's do it.
I'll take it. Yeah, and I'll take it to Mazzaro's for lunch. That place is tremendous.
It's right by there. We went there before. It's amazing.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean, that was my go-to fat guy spot when I first moved to Florida. It brought me edible joy. If I could eat a chicken parm sandwich from Mazzaro's and see the 18 van, and I might even drag in to St. Jude's Church with me, and we'll go light a candle for the Hulkster and Ozzy.
There you go. Hey, are you at Side Splitters with Steve Byrne this weekend?
I'm going to come by and say hi. I have so much crap going on that I am not. I think JJ Curry's featuring for him, but I'm going to reach out to Byrne and see if we can always grab a bite to eat.
There you go. All right. Before I want to talk to you just a second longer, like you have a a good, healthy knowledge of old school wrestling like I do. In fact, you did a podcast with Hulk's rivalry, Roddy Piper.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you ever hear the message Roddy sent Hulk Hogan?
No. What was it?
Oh, dude, this is a rabbit hole.
Is it online?
Yeah. And you know, sometimes voicemails can get lost in the ether. Like somebody will call you, leave a voicemail, and you don't know for 2 or 3 days, and it just shows up on your phone.
Yes.
True story. It's real. Like a day or two after Roddy passed away, Hulk Hogan received an voicemail from him.
Really?
And he said, I see Jesus. Don't worry about me, Terry. I'm just walking with Jesus.
No way. And it's out there.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, it's out there. You can hear it.
And it's not a AI or anything?
Oh, no. No, Hulk Hogan. I think Hulk Hogan played it on Roddy's documentary. Like the thing was, they had real heat. They really didn't like each other.
Yeah, it was huge.
Yeah, that was real. And then, because Roddy was legit, as they say in the industry, a legit shooter. Like he was a legit badass. He has a black belt from Judo Gene LaBelle, the godfather of grappling, the grandfather of MMA. Roddy could really wrestle and hurt people. But Hulk Hogan was the money guy, the personality and the biceps. And they didn't like each other for years. But then as they, were older, they became very close friends, and they were both Christians. They would both talk about God. I remember Roddy going, I talked to Hulk. We're going to get him on the podcast. And, because Roddy and I would always talk about Jesus. That's how we were honestly real buddies. And then he was excited that the Hulkster, was a man of faith. And then for Hulk Hogan to get that message after Roddy passed away, I know it had an impact on Hulk Hogan. I just pray. I pray for all their souls. You know what I mean? Hogan, Piper, Ozzy, for sure. Pray for him.
I don't know if this is. Can you hear this?
Yeah. No, I can't hear it.
My brother, walking with Jesus, loving you and praying.
You can't hear it?
No. Did you find it?
Yeah, I just played it real quick on the podcast.
Yeah, it's real.
Wow.
Bro, it's all real.
That's crazy. It's surreal.
All real.
And Ric Flair lives right downtown Tampa. I mean, he's out and about all the time. So,
Yeah, I hope that guy gets to meet Jesus. He needs him.
Yeah, he's escaped death twice. But you're going to be
and he just had a cancer scare.
Yeah, I know. That guy's he's like Artie Lang. He's indestructible.
Absolutely.
All right.
Look, God willing, let me promote. I think September 6th, I'm going to be at the Comedy Dojo to film my special.
Oh, shit. When? Oh, well, you just said it.
September 6th, hopefully.
The Comedy
Dojo?
Dojo?
Trying to make sure somebody's paying for it. Yeah, Comedy Dojo.
Up in Jersey?
Tripoli's room.
Yeah, get Joey Diaz open for you.
I think he's got a gig in Florida that I think he's at the Hard Rock in Hollywood, Florida, but I'm going to ask him to promote it for me. In fact, after this call, I got to call the producer to make sure he's releasing the money so we can actually do it.
That would be the dumbest idea. Follow Joey Diaz at a special taping. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Never. It's never a good idea. Well, at least you get to see Joey perform. That's how funny he is. Like there were times at the Comedy Store I did have to follow Joey Diaz, and I'm like, well, at least I got to enjoy his show. I'm not going to enjoy what I'm about to do, but
that's so funny.
Yeah, dude, he's the best. I think Joey Diaz is the best comic in the world.
Where can people find you on social media? We have a couple people watching, so hopefully you get a couple follows out of it.
Yeah, it's Steve Simone, SIMEONE comedy on Instagram. And my website's awesomesteve.com. Yeah. They can find all my crap on there.
Yeah, I know.
I love you, buddy. Thanks for reaching out. It's a rough week. I'm kind of like, it's tough. It's our childhood's officially over. I remember when I was a kid, Andre the Giant passed away when I was like 19, I think, something like that.
Right.
And I went, wow, my childhood's over. That was the beginning of the end. It was when Andre the Giant passed away, because Andre was in his 40s when he passed away. And now it's like, wow, we're officially old dudes.
Well, let's just put
all of our heroes are passing.
All these iconic people that have passed. At least we still have Post Malone. Jesus. All right.
Yeah. He actually seems like a pretty nice guy.
I don't.
He actually seems like
I'm sure he's a nice guy, but come on.
And he did do a song with Ozzy.
That's true. I forgot about that. There you go.
Yeah. Let's focus. Look, Chad, I'm here to help you focus on the positive.
Keep me on the focus on the
Focus on the
positive.
positive.
I have a very negative
Yeah, well,
podcast, and I'm a negative guy.
Dude, let's go see the A-Team van, eat delicious sandwiches, and we'll go light a candle with St. Jude.
All right, brother. Steve, thanks for calling. Or I called you. Thanks for answering.
Of course. I love you, buddy. I really do. God bless.
Steve. You too. Bye.
See you, dude.
Steve Simone, everybody. He's a good friend of mine. I've known him forever. In fact, we both moved here during the COVID lockdowns from LA, so we have that bond and that kinship. He's a nicer person. He's too nice for this podcast.